racing. The track is absolutely packed. We're gonna go ahead and get the truck warmed up and take it for a couple warm-up laps. It was like 40-something degrees outside, so pretty cold. They're gonna call us first round. Let's get to it.
All right, let's go drag racing.
We are entered in a gambler race for today. Tomorrow, same thing. Saturday, we are running pro. If you win first round on Saturday, then you race on Sunday to finish it out. That's kind of how that goes. This is the last race of the year for us. Got a lot of cool cars, bikes, everything out here. The track is completely full. There is no parking anywhere, so it's going to be long waits in between rounds. Should be getting our first test pass here pretty shortly. Truck is loving the cold air right now. We just ran a 1081 at 121. We had a 146 60 foot and a 23 reaction time. So that was our one test pass for the day, and the truck is loving this cold air. They're gonna do a cleanup call for anyone that got 0 runs, and then we are right into first round. We'll try to get up there at the front of the line, see what we can do. Done round number 1, done 1186. We had a 21 reaction time, and then we ran in the 1087 at 114. I started letting out there towards the end, and we ended up at 114 miles an hour. Killed a lot of mile an hour. Obviously, it would have went a lot faster than that. We'll have to see if we can do a completion, do the math to see what we would have ran. Good enough for round number 2, so we got our money back for round number 1. Pretty cool, and we'll see you guys in round 2.
Okay, round number 2, guys. It is now 6 o'clock, so we've had a long time in between rounds. So much so the air switched, so I think we're going to be right around the same time. Maybe a little bit slower. We got this white Challenger right here, runs mid-12. We'll be playing the chase, waiting half a second. Let's do it.
We got lucky. Round number 2. We both went red. He was a little more red than me though. We were 007 red. I was really trying to kill the tree on that one. Did a little too much. However, it did fall in our favor. That does not happen very often. As you guys know, if you're red, you are basically done. We go hit the practice tree a couple times. Glad I got that one out of my system and it worked out. But we dialed a 1087. We had a 147 60 foot, a little bit slower than what we were running earlier, and we ran a 1082 at a 121. It is hooking and booking, happy. We should be running quick right after each other now. Round number 3, let's go do it. Light, so not great. We need to clean that up a little bit. We did go red last time, so I was trying to make sure we weren't red. We dialed a 1081, we ran a 1086 at 117. That was me letting out. He ended up just breaking out. So we got the win on that one. On to the next round. Like I said though, we're gonna be going quick, so see you guys in just a minute. the end there. Felt like we were going really fast. He broke out. We had a 26 light, a 146.7 60 foot. And then yeah, 1087 on 112 on a 1085. So good enough for the next round. That was a really good run. We had a 004 light. Can't cut it much closer than that. And then we ran a 1085 on a 1083 dial. Okay, on to the next round, guys. That was a really good race too. We had a 27 light. We ran a 1082 one on a 1082, almost dead on. So love it. Finals. Light. We ran a 1084 on a 1082, stood on the brakes a little bit, and got it done. All right, everybody. Good morning, guys. All right, it is Friday. Got it done last night. Super grateful. The truck was on point, track was on point all day yesterday. See, yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock right now. We are gonna go ahead, get the truck pushed out. It needs a wipe down, got a lot of bugs on it. We're gonna fuel up, get the tires all set up, and then today they are not running any test passes. It's the same race as yesterday, so we are running the No Box Gambler, 128 cars, right off the trailer. We got some good data from yesterday, so we should be okay. Thank you.
Killing it, brother. Good job.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was fun. Long day.
What was that? What, 10 o'clock, you think?
Yeah, just about.
Paper towels.
That's gonna put like a half a turn on the pan under there and everything, but we should be good. Not a huge deal. No box gamblers up first. I'm gonna go over our passes real quick and try to figure out what we're gonna dial. We got the transmission pan bolts tightened up, they called us up. So that one we had a 19 light. I dialed a 1084 and let off and ran a 1095 at 108. I'll have to do the run completion there, see what we would have ran. It'll be a little bit warmer today, so we are going to run a tad slower. We have a slight tailwind right now. It's supposed to flip to a headwind later in the day. We'll see how that all goes. Dialed a 1088, we ran an 1102. I had a 13 light. He had a really good light too. He had a 36 light. We caught up, and yeah, I just let off. Good enough for the win. On to round number 3. Guys, he was a 004 red, so he was right there. We dialed a 1089, we ran a 1089-7 with an 18 light, a 148 60 foot. It's really hot out right now, so that's pretty much what I thought I could do. I haven't had a full run yet, so I'm excited. We finally got a full run. Got some data to go off of. Do one around, let's try to do it again. We got this gnarly windstorm blowing dust everywhere, so they pulled everyone out of the lanes. Mom was up in the final 4. We're gonna be on hold for a while, make sure all the canopies are tied down, and hang out for the dust storm. Well, good morning, guys. Unfortunately, we were not able to get it done yesterday. We had a decent run. We had some weather roll in, like I showed you. All the numbers were saying we were supposed to run faster, so we dialed the same 1088. Last pass we ran a 1089, thinking, okay, it's probably gonna be a little faster. I ran it all out and we ran a 1096 at 119, so that was all out. So it slowed down a ton all of a sudden. We had a 17 light, so good light, good 60 foot. He was just had a 14 light and was closer. That was on me though, messed up our dials. This morning we are running round number 1 only. They're doing a round of test passes for us, and then we're running round number 1, and then we're gonna spend the rest of the day setting up the Halloween stuff. It's kind of how today's gonna go. So if we win round number 1 today, we will be racing tomorrow. That being said, Sportsman is up. We are running Pro, Sportsman, Heavy, and then Pro should be up. So we got a minute before we go do our test pass. Let's see it. Oh snap. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that?
What? That's a wheelie. That's a wheel off the ground.
Right. Let's go racing. Well, let's see. We're at 2793 feet of air, 59% humidity. Cooler than any pass we had yesterday at all. The truck's probably going to be hooking like it was on Thursday morning. That's kind of what we're going to go off of. It'll probably run at 80, we'll probably run at 82 or 83 by the time we get up there, is my guess. So we'll see what happens. We still got a minute before we go test. but we had a 146.1 60 foot. So the truck was hooking on that one, and we ran a 1080 at 121. So good test pass, great air this morning. I am showing a no board sign on my dial-in, so we need to figure that out before first round. But again, that was our only test pass. Yeah, we'll be starting round 1 here in a couple hours. That's it for today. We get to race tomorrow. I was late on the tree. I was a 50.050. We had a 145.5 60 foot. At the very end, I let out. He took it first. He ended up breaking out by 1, so we ended up getting it done. That was an awesome pass. I don't think I've ever had a 145.5 60 foot. All right, it's time to decorate the pit. We got a Cars Radiator Springs theme for our pit. We got Mater and Lightning McQueen and Mac, and a big huge deal going on, so I'll show you guys once we get it all set up. But that's it for now. It's Coors Light time. Good morning, guys. It is day number 4, Survivor's Day of the Halloween Classic. We won first round yesterday. That means we get a race today. As you can see, there are a ton of cars already backed up all the way to our pits. They are running the heavy class. Again, we are running pro. They're going to run through heavy first, and then they're going to run pro. They're going to split pro in half probably, because there are so many pro cars here today. But no test passes. Everyone is tired. We had a late night last night. The Halloween decorations were awesome, but everyone stayed up a little late. We are fighting it this morning. I hit the practice tree a few times, tried to get the tree dialed in. Now all we got to do is sit around and wait for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. We'll see you out there. At 111, so that's with obviously letting off. We killed a lot at the end. We had a 145.5 60 foot again, ripping. Truck was ripping, and then we had a 008 lights. Hard to complain about that. We are on to round number 3 now. Light, he had a 008 light. We were 20. I dialed a 1083. We ran a 1081 all out. He ended up just breaking out. Got it on that one. We are on to the next round. This is the fastest day all week. Thursday was quick. Friday was a little bit slower. Saturday was a little bit quicker, but not quite as fast as Thursday. But today, Sunday, is the fastest day. Even though the air and everything says we should be slowing down, we are still moving. We had a 146.6 60 foot, so 60 foot slowed down a hair. All good, on to the next round. That sucks. Waited all day for that. Lost by 0.0001 008. I dialed a 1082, had a 17 light, a 146 60 foot. And we ran a 1087 at 118. I barely let off at the end. It felt like we were going really fast and everyone has been breaking out. So I let off a little bit at the end and it was just too much. So that's it, we're done. And that is a wrap on the 2024 race season. Ended up locking up the Street Truck Championship. Towards the end of the season, we were doing pretty good. Got a win at the Halloween Classic. Couldn't ask for much more than that. Thank you guys for watching. We had a great 2024 season. Looking forward to next year. We have some cool stuff coming up in the off season for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate all your support. Take it easy and we'll catch you on the next one.